My cheeks hurt so bad.
Here we go. It's like, is it, or is it cut? There you go, because you'll know scissor noises.
Watch out, Samson, because here she comes. She got them scissors. You better run. She's a beep hair cutter. A beep hair cutter.
I said, watch out! There you end of the song. Watch out! Watch out, Samson, because here she comes.
She got them scissors. You better run. She's a beep hair cutter.
She's a beep
Hair cutter. Watch out! So stupid. Oh, it's so stupid.
That's so stupid. Welcome to the Real and Real Pod. My name is David, and I'm here with my co-host, Marcy. Here in the Real and Real, we take a concept or character and ask the question, what if it or they were in the real world? And then we come with 3 points each. For example, what if you had to take a road trip with your enemy? That's from the movie Hostiles, and we give you 3 points. That's the last episode or a couple episodes ago. Go check it out.
It's recent.
It's recent.
But also, heads up, you don't have to watch the movie
You don't.
to listen to the podcast.
You don't.
You really don't. You just sometimes have to watch the trailer.
I'd say watch the trailer as a recommendation. It might help
I mean, you
out.
don't have to, but it is recommended.
If you want some context.
to some of our things.
Yeah, to some of our things. There you go. Most of the time, we haven't seen the movie ourselves.
Yeah, no.
But, okay, so, Marcy, tell us what the episode today is about. What is the question?
So, the question today is based off of the movie Samson.
2018.
2018, not the Samson versus the Vampire Lady.
Or multiple Samsons.
Or the
I'm
other
sure there've
Samson
been-
that happened in 1960.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there have been millions of Samsons.
Yes.
Continue.
But this one, 2018, the question is, what if everyone had long hair that made them strong?
3 vows were bestowed upon me. No wine, no touching the dead, no cutting of my hair.
Are you going to see the Samson movie?
Yeah, no.
I am also not going to see the Samson movie. For those who don't know about the Samson movie, well, here's the thing. Samson is a story from the Bible.
The what?
The Bible. The Bible. Yes, that's the book for me. I stand upon the word
When
of
you
God.
don't know the words.
The Bible. That's Bible. That's for the. You know what? I don't think that was always in the end. I don't think it always said that's Bible. I think it was for the dumb kids who didn't know that Bible this whole time we were spelling Bible.
Well, I mean,
It's like Bologna. Baloney. I don't think so.
but I can understand bologna
That's
because that looks
Bologna,
like
sir.
Bologna.
Definitely Bologna.
That's straight up Bologna. English. It's great.
Yes, stupid.
Bologna and pony rhyme.
Yeah, it does. But spelled out no. Bologna and Hogna rhyme. But anyway, the story of Samson
Based off the Bible.
Based off the Bible is a story about a man who has long, luxurious hair.
Nazareth, I think it was.
Sure.
He was like not able to eat like anything from a grape, and then
Sure. I
wasn't
didn't know
able to eat anything from a grape,
any of this.
and then
I just know
also
he has
wasn't
what's
allowed
that,
to cut his hair.
What's that
He had superhuman
Pantene?
strength.
What's that shampoo? Fancy shampoo looking hair.
I'm
Like
like,
a-
Pantene is in the Bible now.
Like a goddess hair.
Where did I miss this?
Yeah, he has pretty hair. The guy gave him all his strength in. Here's the story. This stupid story for this stupid man. Because he's dumb. He gets on my nerves. Every time I heard the story, when I first heard it, I was like, wow, a strong man. Because he's super strong.
Because
Like,
he hugged the lion and killed it.
yeah, imagine like the strongest person possible times 1,000. Strongest man ever. So here's the thing.
Strongman competition, but all of the top runners merged into one guy.
Yes, and he still kill all them. But anyway,
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, all his strength is in his hair. So he meets this woman, harlot, and she's like, she's hired to find out what's the deal with Samson's strength. You know, how do we
Make
buy-
him weak because there's people that are like, I don't like you. You're
Yeah.
too powerful. You won't do what we want.
You won't do what you
So
want, so we gotta
get
take
rid of you.
down. So he meets this woman who I guess is probably attractive. But anyway,
Probably.
she says, "Hey Samson, what's your strength come from? Tell me. I won't tell anybody. Just tell me."
And it takes her, I think, like 3 tries.
Wait.
to-
What does she say? What does he say the first time?
The first time it was like
A neck,
I
I think. Made of something?
It was like I have my shoe. It was something weird. It was like this has
It was
never
weird
been
stuff.
changed, so you can't do this. And it was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, for example,
and then they do that.
Yeah, for example, it's like,
I'ma
hey,
look it up.
don't take my right shoe. That gives me my strength. And then she goes and
Takes
snitches
all of his right
and then
shoes.
all of a sudden they come take his right shoes and they try to capture him. And then he of course beats them because that's not the true strength where his strength comes from. And then she comes back and then he tells her something else. But I'm like, dude, obviously she's the one snitching on you. Like, what are you not getting? Ugh.
Oh gosh, I have to. Find
And then
it.
he eventually tells her where his strength comes from for some possible reason. So he's stupid. He's dumb that he actually did it because she definitely was telling these people, if you throw a net on him, then that'll stop him. And then they throw a net and then he breaks through. So why? I don't understand how they kept believing her. I'll be like, I think
Yeah.
she's in cahoots with him.
Let's see.
Getting the goods.
Okay.
I feel like
Here
it's
we
taking
go.
longer.
Samson said to her, "If they tie me with 7 fresh bowstrings that have not been dried out, I will grow as weak as an ordinary man." They did that. It didn't work. Oh yeah, and she was all mad. She's like, "Look, you have fooled me. Like, what? Why did you tell?"
Also,
She
kind of
just said,
kind of
"Look, you have fooled me."
Kind of coincidentally that these guys came and tied me up after I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. But anyway, we ain't got time to go through all that. Anyway, so moving on.
Yeah.
I've seen the trailer. It looks like a slight bit of budget has been thrown into this thing.
A slight bit of budget.
It'll make church money because
Church people go out in droves.
religious based movies
Yes.
are the same exact thing as horror based movies and superhero based movies. People
Everybody
don't put them
will
in the
go.
same box, but people go out in droves and they have built in dedicated audiences.
Yes.
Whether it is good or bad, people
Yes.
will go to support this, like Tyler Perry films for black people. Anyway,
I mean, I like Tyler Perry, so I mean, we gotta.
no, I'm fine. But anyway,
So yeah, so people are gonna go see it.
They're
It's
gonna
gonna
go
be
see it.
received well because
I don't know about
well,
that.
not received well, but it's gonna make a lot of money because of
I don't know
that.
about that. Here's the thing. It's not on a Noah scale of budget, so it won't make that much money, and it doesn't have a big name like a Noah, like not Harrison Ford, Russell Crowe.
Yeah,
So it will make biblical. I mean, the biblical that they usually make, it'll make that much, but it
Right.
won't be like blowing people out of the water. Plus, it's coming out at a weird time against, I think, like a horror film or something like that. The exact opposite.
Is it Winchester supposed
It
to be
might
coming
be
out?
Winchester. I think.
I
It might
think
be
it's Winchester. Ooh, that
And then the
sounds
next
good.
weekend, of course, I think 50 Shades Freed comes out, and then the next weekend, Black Panther comes out. which is
Actually,
going
no.
to-
50 Shades Free. Well, the 14th is 50 Shades Freed, and then 16th is Black Panther. That's literally
No,
2
no.
days.
50 Shades Freed comes out the weekend before Black Panther.
I thought it was the 14th because it comes out on Valentine's.
No, it doesn't. It comes out the weekend before Valentine's.
Oh, look at that. They actually changed the game.
They had to because it was not going to make no money if it came out Valentine's Day.
Yeah, true, because it's 2 days.
Because a couple days,
With Black
you ain't
Panther.
making no money. But anyway,
Yes.
on to the movie at hand.
Samson.
The question was, what if everyone had long hair that gave them super strength? We both came out with 3 points, and we'll tell you after the break.
See you soon.
Hey guys, it's me, David. First off, I want to say thanks for listening. Whether you're on iTunes, Google, SoundCloud, Podcast Addict, or anywhere else, we really appreciate it. If you'd like to support the show, we do have a Patreon where you can give $1 a month. You get a few extra audio treats, and it helps the show keep going. If you're a company who'd like us to advertise your product, or you're just a fan that wants to say hello, you can contact the show directly via email, realandrealpod@gmail.com. We also have a Twitter at Real and Real Pod. That's REELINREALPOD. Thanks for listening. You're the best, and enjoy the rest of the show. And we're back.
Hey.
The question was, what if everyone had long hair? They gave them super strength.
3 points.
Ladies first.
Okay, so my first point is that everyone 5 and under must be bald. Why'd you laugh?
This is going to be a shorter episode. The reason I say that because my points, which was not my first though, my second point was kids and teenagers are forced to shave their heads so they don't have super strength.
Yes.
So, what was your reasoning for this?
I said 5 and under because kids have strength. Like, they have a lot of strength.
They
Have
do.
you ever seen a kid get mad and wall off and hit something?
Yes.
And, like, that kid
They
just
did.
bounces back, but
That
the
thing.
other thing else is, like, hurt. It hurt.
I think that's why they think they can go through cars when they run through the street.
Probably.
Like, oh, it'll stop. I'll bust through it. I'll definitely bust through this.
Or what was it? The other day, not the other day, but a little while ago, we'd had a get together with my church, right? And literally this little baby, he was there and the mom was holding him. Next thing you know, the baby goes, what? And smacks the mom straight across the face. I think the kids won. Because
He don't like that mama.
She wouldn't give him a certain food item.
Did she hit him back?
And yes, but she had to collect herself because that baby knocked her block off. Like she's just like,
Oh, I would've knocked that baby block.
Her hair was all a mess.
Again,
Her hair was
why
a
do you not
mess.
have kids? Because I'll smack that baby back. Oh, no, you did it. Not in front of my friends, not in public.
But like she had to collect herself, and when she did, he's just like,
Oh, that baby got to get smacked.
and so she's like, fixes her hair, reshifts her glasses, fixes her coat because she has been shaken, takes the baby's hand and goes, whap, whap, and the baby's just like,
You smacked me. Oh, yeah, I'm smacking that baby back. But anyway, so you're going with that. The babies have seizures.
because they don't, they will knock you out if you let them.
I went with babies and teenagers because I think that teenagers get in fights. If I tell you the stories
yeah,
about the
that's
fights
true.
in my school,
Oh no, I've seen some.
people get thrown through buildings, like through the
yes.
rubble.
Yes.
And so also sports, that would be a big problem.
Oh God.
Track would still be okay.
Track would be okay.
No, because your hair would get in my face as I run. I might get mad and yank it.
They put it up.
Might slow me down, drag.
Well, I mean, for swimming, it would kind of be good
Oh,
because
that would be
everybody
a
would
ball
like,
and chain.
Yes,
Sink.
everybody. Exactly.
Your hair would be yanked
Let me
back.
tell you, in swim team, we literally had a shaving party in swim team.
Shave your heads?
No, one guy shaved his head,
Oh, I would never.
but
I love my
we
hair.
shaved everything. We made
my.
the guys shave everything, and let
How
me
do you
tell
get-
you,
oh,
they
no.
look so weird.
Oh no, I can't do
Because there
that.
was this one guy, like imagine a beard, but except like on his chest, except like that thick, and his arms was like half of that, but that thick.
Oh, I think I would be okay with no hair on my body. I think you look better if you have muscles with no hair.
No.
Because if you're just bare with like, I said better. I didn't say you look good. I'm saying you
No,
look,
I mean they was lanky.
yeah, exactly. So I'm saying lanky with no hair and no definition, you look odd. But if you have muscles, you have something to look at. When you're just like wiggly, you're like a noodle. No. But anyway, let's move on to your next point.
There's another point aspect too.
Oh, what's that aspect?
You know how like kids are like, "Oh, I'm gonna hug you real tight."
Oh yeah, you died.
You
well,
die.
no, would you die because you're strong too?
You're strong too, but still, one, you'd be crippled. Two, if kids are hugging other kids, have you
assume-
ever seen kids
Well, yeah, I
go
think the
ham
kids
and
will
hug
kill-
each
yeah,
other?
they'll kill each
If
other.
that kid is just
Yep.
minutely taller, older, slightly bigger, that kid's dead.
Plus, they couldn't have playgrounds.
No. Tag push.
Their playground would just be a field of dirt.
No, the
Yes.
playgrounds would be a padded room.
I like a field of dirt. To slam people in. Because I think about Dragon Ball Z. I get
Oh, God.
punched and they hit the dirt and it's just like, and it flies in the air. I think
You
like
like
that.
explosions, I see.
I do. So I think that would be horrible. So yeah, also, teenagers and babies and all of those kids,
All
everything.
ball.
Yeah,
All
ball.
of them.
All of them, ball. So
Okay.
what's your next point?
All right, so my next one is that lice is treated like the plague.
Oh, lice.
Lice.
I heard licenses for some reason. And my mind went to, okay, licenses, treat like the plague. Don't want to take my picture, get away.
No, lice.
I cannot be photogenic. Okay, because all your hair can't fit in the
'Cause
photo. I understand.
one-
Wrapping in there.
No, like lice. Oh, you mean in the photo for the license picture?
I need all my curls.
Wrap it
Wrap it around my face. But anyway, continue.
Oh my gosh, you look so weird.
So lice.
Lice would be like the plague.
Got it.
Because
yes. Well, for only one type of people.
no, black people get it too.
I've
had it.
you have.
It sucks.
I have never.
It's easy to kill in our hair.
Because you
Then-
can't breathe. Because of the gnats. No, I'm just playing. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I have no idea why.
But mind you, I didn't get
Is it
it
the texture
from
or
like,
something?
Huh?
Is the texture or something?
No, it's you know how we moisturize our hair? And we can walk around with moisture in our hair, like grease and oil, and like still be like, it's fine.
Oh, yes,
And we
yes.
don't look like a dirty rat.
Oh, my. Okay. Are you saying other people do?
No, I'm not
That's
saying
the
that.
other. That's the other option. If you don't look like that, there's someone
Okay,
has
like
to look.
somebody's like, okay, have you ever seen somebody that has the Caucasian hair type and they don't wash it for, let's say, about 5 to 10 days?
They get dreads.
And no, they can still brush it. It's just really plastered and down, and they don't use dry shampoo for all y'all that are like, but dry shampoo, they don't use it. And so they just go
I've heard of
around.
this stuff. I want to try it one day.
No, you don't.
I don't?
No.
Okay, I won't.
It doesn't work for our hair. It makes a mess. Also,
Well, you've given away my secret. I'm black. No, that wasn't
you
a secret.
put that on
I
a
know.
post.
I know.
It's like, by the way, we're both black.
I had to put it in there so people didn't think we're racist. But anyway,
But
continue.
so it's easier to kill. Well, mind you, I didn't get it like, oh, I scratched something and like there's now eggs in it. No, I refused.
Use somebody's hat.
No, I refused to go to my school orientation with jacked up swim cap hair. I was a swimmer, so jacked up swim cap hair because all my hair was like the troll, except not as pointy, just like a smooshed version, but as
Gotcha.
high. And so I was like, oh, I'll just use this person's brush. It's fine. Got to the orientation. I went.
Who's that person?
Um,
I'm saying, where was the brush from?
her bag.
Oh, so they had lice too.
She had lice too.
Did she tell you? Did
No,
she know?
She didn't know.
Ah.
Because she had super long hair. And it was so bad that the only way to get rid of it was to cut it and then treat it.
Oh, so she had to cut
Yeah.
her hair. Mm-hmm. So when did she find out? When you told her?
No, I told her. And she's like, I don't have lice. What are you talking about?
So you told her. That's what I'm saying.
And she's like, I don't have lice. What are you talking about? 2 months later.
2 months.
2 months later. And
they
the
were
thing
living up in
is,
there.
if it's that bad to where I can brush my hair with yours and it just jumps, and then my mom, because I was like, oh, my head itches, and I went like this one time, and then my mom's like, what is
Roaches
that?
came out.
What is that in your hair? And I'm like, what? And then she goes and pulls out this big like fly looking thing,
That sounds
like half the
disgusting.
size of a fly, but it was a white little bug. And she's like, oh my God, I knew your hair looked too neat. Whose brush you use? And so we took a thing of Blue Magic, the grease, and she literally just palmed it, smeared it, palmed it, smeared it, all in my head. I looked
And
like a
that killed it?
greaser. Yeah, because it suffocates.
Ah. What's up with this thing with mayonnaise?
It suffocates.
You can't use anything but mayonnaise. Apparently, blue grease. But was mayonnaise not? I mean, was blue grease not around back then when they were using
Well,
mayonnaise?
no, it is, but at the same time, like we can do that and it won't like really negatively affect our hair.
What, the blue grease?
Yeah. We can put that in our hair and wash it and it'll go back to normal, no problem. You put that in the Caucasian type hair and it takes like maybe 5 to 10 washes to get it all out.
Ah,
I
so
know.
mayonnaise.
Yes, and mayonnaise is heavy enough and oily enough, but still light enough that they can get it out after like 2 washes.
Ah. You want to tell
So-
people your other profession so they know that you're just not diving into this knowledge of.
Oh, I'm a cosmetologist.
There we go. Because, like, this girl knows too much about lice in people's hair of different ethnicities.
I'm a cosmetologist.
She studies
I had to
hair.
take all of that.
She's not a cosmetologist. She just studies
I'm a
hair on the internet.
trichologist.
She's
Ooh.
She's like, ooh, I want to play in your
Trichologist.
hair.
That's a trichologist
That's creepy.
or a cosmetologist.
You're a creeper. You're a hair creeper. But,
Yes.
oh, interesting. Okay, so I see that. That makes sense.
So
Like
yeah,
the plague.
so because the only way to cure it is to cut it.
Oh.
If your hair is that
So
long.
did you look good with a short haircut?
No.
Oh, too bad. I look great with a short hair.
I don't want to see you without hair. I mean, I've seen you without hair, but then again, that was like younger you and you were also in like the baggy like 2007 wear.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, this fits me. Let me get it 5 sizes too big and it'll be perfect.
Exactly.
That's when I saw you without
That's
hair.
how-
And I'm like, it works then.
Yep, not now.
I can't see it now.
Nope. Anyway,
So yeah, that's the only way to get rid of it. Because if your hair is long, which most people's is gonna be, because it gives them strength, it's gonna be too much to take that little bitty fine tooth comb and comb it through each section.
but you know what
all
it
the way
could
down.
be? It could be used as an act of war.
You know who? There was a that actually was a thing in history.
Lice?
No, Black Plague. Some people.
No, I already
they,
knew
like,
that. I meant
yeah,
the
they
lice.
threw them over. They threw Black Plague infested
I'm saying
people.
the
That was
lice.
the funniest
So another
thing.
country wants to attack us.
It's like I
They'll
don't. We
throw
won't
over-
get it, but y'all will.
They'll throw
so let me
over
just.
lice, and then they'll be like, we're like, oh no, we gotta cut our hair, and then they'll attack once we cut our hair. But
'Cause
then
we're
some people
always-
could not cut their hair, and then they'll be like, I'll deal with the lice while I attack you, and they'll take shifts in cutting their hairs, I guess. But if I had
everybody
a bully,
just put blue
if
magic
I had
in
a
their hair.
bully somewhere,
Oh.
I
Hey, I got
throw
this
lice
hat.
on him. It's like, no, don't take my lunch money. My lunch money has lice on it. Ha ha! Rub it in your hands. I don't know how, but there's
The eggs, the
there's a
nits, the jump.
Yeah,
They're like
eggs
fleas.
on the money. Puts it in your hair. Bam! I don't know why the money gets to your hair, but there we go.
Their hand. They're like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah. So they take the money and tap their head.
They take it. They're like in victory.
They're like,
well, they have
"Woo!"
long hair.
You know what? They're making
so
it.
Like,
they're making it
yes, and
rain.
They're swinging their
They're
hair.
making it rain.
They're
And then
making it rain on themselves. So they're just boom,
Throw it in his
flutter,
car.
flutter, flutter,
I
flutter.
just took
Wait,
your-
no, it's over here.
just-
It's over here.
I just
to
took-
the left.
I just took your money. I threw it in the sky and I danced underneath it. And I'm like, don't pick it up. That's still for me. What an odd bully.
What type of bully would you be?
An eccentric one.
I see this.
But anyway, my next point is that everyone would walk around with wagons to hold their hair in,
What?
so it doesn't drag on the ground.
Wagons. Do you realize hair ties? Not fancy
it's,
enough?
It's not fancy. It's too many. There's too many ties.
It's too basic.
too
They can't
basic.
just do a braid.
I think a nice red wagon.
My little red wagon.
So you can carry it around like little, just like scoot around with your little red wagon. You can have your hair next to you. You know, you can try out bows.
You tie a bow of your hair
No,
on
no,
a little
no.
red
I
wagon?
mean, no, I'm saying when you go in the store, you're like, I wonder how that bow looks in my hair. You have your wagon right next to you full of your hair. You just clip it in there. Okay, question. What is the dumbest hairstyle you've seen? And whatever you say, I can beat it, but go ahead.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Let's see. The dumbest I've ever seen was a woman who, what was it? Oh my God, we had seen it and she wanted to come and get her hair done and we were like so confused because we didn't know what to do. She had, oh no, it was a man. I take that back. There was a woman that did that, but that was different. A man, he had braids, but instead of making the parts, as in parting them, he shaved the lines
In his
in
head?
his head, but it was only on the sides
Okay.
that he had them. So he had like 5 lines, 5 little lines
Okay.
of hair, but it was gap too big to be a braid.
Okay.
And then the back, it didn't connect. It was like they stopped. Then he had this little piece, like this little bitty patch that he braided down, but connected extensions that weren't his hair color to into it.
How old was this man?
Like 50.
50. He don't care. He was trying to be hip and he didn't know
was like
how.
30 to 50, he was
This
in that
seems
range.
like some like Wachowski's future, like the Matrix type area where you're like, yeah, this makes sense.
He was walking around Walmart, if that helps. And then he had the top piece.
Matter of fact, you might
And
beat me. That's horrible.
It was the weirdest thing. And he came in with a woman. It was the woman that she wanted us to do her hair, and we did not know what to do. We were like, what do you want? Because she wanted it like, she wanted braids, but she wanted the braids cut in half, but then braided back. And we're like, what? And then she wanted pieces like different colors, but she didn't want to pay for the colors, so she brought in her box of Splat. And we're like, man, we can't use that. And she's like, but I want it. And we're like, we have color. And she's like, nah.
So why don't you just color her hair then bring it back?
Because she wanted it done in a certain way.
Go do it yourself and come back.
She couldn't figure out how to do the cutting. But yeah, okay,
Oh.
so he had the 2 side patches with like 5 braids that were like, instead of parts, they were just cuts in his hair. So like lined up, they were just cuts in. And then he had like that soul patch? Is that what it's called?
No, soul patches.
No,
in the
that's your
front.
chin.
Yeah, that's your chin.
Okay, so, well, reverse soul patch.
I feel bad for
Yeah, reverse
everybody
soul
listening to
patch.
this and trying to picture it. Sounds weird.
It was.
Okay.
He had reverse soul patch with like some colorful, not his hair color, extensions braided in.
Mine is
And then he
less
had
that like
some
not that
weird
dramatic.
coif of color, like what is it? Kid and Play. He had like a Kid and Play type thing. On the top.
Okay.
And I was like, why?
Okay. Mine is not that horrible. Mine is very simple.
Oh God.
Imagine a girl with braids.
Huh?
Okay, just simple braids
Uh-huh.
in her hair. But at the end of each braid,
Uh-huh.
there is glued, I guess, Jolly Ranchers.
Wait, what? Did this come into you while you were working?
No, this was at school.
Oh.
Yep. I guess she tried to start a trend. Or if she was going to be hungry during the day, she could just unwrap one and just throw it in her mouth. Yep. Nom, 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 nom. But anyway, where were we? Yep. Wagons. Yep. That's my second point. What is your last point?
Okay. My last point is that prisoners are given hair loss drugs.
Oh, hair loss drugs. Okay. I thought you
Yes.
said like giving less drugs. I'm like, I didn't know they were giving drugs now.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I really want
Why can't you just shave them?
Because they have their hair. So,
Oh, okay, you want to shave them constantly.
yes.
So you make them take the pills.
So you make them take a pill that's just like, it's like,
Or you just sit them around radiation.
but then the guards have to be there too.
Nah, you don't need they can't do anything.
You just like, oh, you're in prison now? Okay, so they put on these huge hazmat suits and put you in the door. Why are you all suited up? What?
Hair falls out, everything's fine.
I was thinking it's like a chemo
you
pill.
die
That's what I was
too,
thinking.
but-
It's like a radiation pill.
Yep,
They're
there
taking
you
a
go.
radiation type pill and their hair is lost, which is great. Because all those people on death row, I mean, you gonna die anyway.
Everybody's on death row.
The point of this story in this world, don't commit
that
no
sounds
crime.
horrible.
Don't commit no crime because you
well,
gonna die.
Sometimes don't make sense. So, yeah, maybe watch out, guys. Okay.
Don't commit no crime because you go to jail and all you get is radiation.
Okay.
Your
my
last point.
last point is that entrances to buildings and rooms would be widened.
Why are they widened?
The door is widened because I don't
Afros?
want my hair to drop. I don't think you can have an afro that big. I think it can support it. It's still dropped. That's too much. But I don't
Have
think.
you seen people with those spikes though? Like those, like my arm length, which is like what, 2.5 feet?
I don't think your arm's 2.5 feet.
It's longer than a foot.
Yeah, it's longer than a foot. It's not 2.5.
It's shorter than 3 though.
It's shorter than 2.5 too.
No, it's not.
I think so.
No, it's not. I'm gonna measure my arm and text
got
you
some
later.
Short,
No, it's not.
You got a short wingspan. You cannot play in the kids NBA.
I was a great diver though.
You don't need a long wingspan. Well, you do for the breaststroke, yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And actually any type of swimming, cause yeah,
Well, I see you.
it's called
Where are
strength.
your medals?
You just
Okay, so they're strong but not long.
yes.
Okay, there we go.
Strong, but
I'm
not
strong
long.
but not long. But
That is me.
Yep, that is you. But yeah, I think
Wide
the
indoors.
crazy designs in hairspray to keep it off the ground, to spray it in the sky, and the random loops and stuff that they'll have. Kind of like, didn't they have that in some type of,
Hair shows.
no, not hair shows. What's the cartoon with the Grinch, but not the Grinch? Like Whoville or whatever?
Oh, the Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, like that. Oh, that was a horrible movie.
Dr. Seuss
The
type
real
hair.
ones, not the
Just
not the
Dr.
cartoon.
Seuss type hair.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss type hair. Like those extravagant things, they can't get through doors. So they expand them to a certain amount of feet, up and down, so people can walk through them freely, so they don't hit the door and mess up their hairstyle. Simple as that.
So we're not accounting for rain.
You better get an umbrella.
How are
That's
you
just
gonna
every
get an
day. What are you
umbrella?
talking about?
How are you gonna get an umbrella?
You get bigger umbrellas.
That big.
You get
It's
bigger
not gonna be
umbrellas.
that heavy. Cause what are these people gonna be jacked in like one arm for holding?
They're
their
super
umbrella?
strong. What are you talking about?
Oh, you right.
Sad. You forgot the point of the whole episode. Sad. You went into hair mode. Yes, extravagant hair. That's what the episode's about. If everyone had extravagant hair and length, yes. Nothing about strength.
I really did.
Yep, completely.
I forgot about the straight
Yep,
part.
yep, you
and
did.
The thing is Samson.
Yep, it's about Samson. But let's go down our points real quick.
Okay. So my 3 points are: everyone 5 and under must be bald. Lice is the plague.
Mm-hmm.
Prisoners and radiation. And your 3 points?
My 3 points were that kids and teenagers would be forced to shave their heads. Everyone would roll around with their hair in a buggy, on a wagon.
My
And
little red wagon.
I was thinking, you know what? The brown ones would probably be better. You know the ones that are like that are they're wagons, but they made them deeper so the kids can sit deeper in them, so they're not like on
Like
the
a
edge
trolley
falling.
of sorts.
Yeah, like that. So that'll probably be better. And entrances for buildings and rooms will be widened so people can get through with their big hairstyles. And that's the show, guys.
Hey.
Marcy, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Marcy_11.9. And where can they find you?
At a Clark Kent type on Twitter.
Twitter.
Shout out to the stash. Yeah, and if you
you
go
go
see
see this movie.
yeah, if you go see the movie, let us know if you liked it, how it was, if it involved a catchy song.
Did they portray Samson like the Bible?
That dude looks big.
Yes, he does. He
I don't know,
looked jacked.
and he doesn't.
Ooh,
He looks like he's something. I don't
Do
know
they
what nationality he
include-
is.
the hugging lion. Do they
Yeah, they do.
include that?
It's in the trailer.
Oh.
Yeah, he jumps at him. I didn't see it from then. It cuts off like a lion comes at him, but it's really bad CGI. But everything else looks pretty good. Like it looks well until they get to the CGI portions. But it looks solid. But tell us if it has a nice end credit song. You know, something goes like doom 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 doom.
Like our
doom,
intro
doom.
song.
Oh, watch out, Samson,
Cause here she comes. She got them scissors. You better run. Watch out! And now our outro song.
So stupid. It's now an outro song for everything now. Every episode.
We gotta make an outro
the
song now.
song is all about Samson. And
No,
that
we gotta make an outro song
horrible-
for all of them now.
every from now on. Anyway, guys, bye.
Thanks. And bye-bye.
Anyway, watch out.